Hey, hi there. Welcome to my channel. Uh, Today I got some real good news for all of you that have a Chevy pickup or a one-ton dump, cab and chassis, or anything like it. However, I have a 2004 Chevy one-ton dump, 3500, and I was having problems with my Pittman arm, and it was wore out, was going all over the road. So I started researching online, trying to find a good way to change it. However, I looked all over the place, and all I got was some discouragement. They say the gearbox got to come out, the steering box, in order to pull the steering Pittman arm. But I'm here to prove them wrong. It took me a little while to invent something. Probably there's something out there like it, but I made my own. And it's a real tight space. You can't fit the conventional Pittman arm in there. And so they have some short ones. I looked online, I looked on eBay. They have some that might fit. However, I don't know for sure. The instructions are not too clear. So I took matters in my own hands, and I came up with the solution, and I pulled the steering Pittman arm without any problems. All it took is some ingenuity and some willing to do it. Here what I came up with. I took in a conventional Pittman arm, and the bolt that cranks in to pull it out is too long, and it can't fit under there. So they have some, like I said, that are reversed. You instead of cranking them from outside, you crank them from inside. But the cheapest I could find was $100, and I was not about to pay $100 for one-time use only. So I start thinking about it and start measuring and stuff, and I came up with a good solution. So I figured, hey, it helped me. Why not help some other poor fella that's in the same hardship? So I start doing some, and I just made it, and here what I come up with. I'll show you. This is a conventional Pittman arm puller. It comes with the bolt about that long, and you put it from the back like this. But as you can see, in order to make it work, I only have like this much clearance between the frame of the truck and the steer box. So this is not going to work. So what I did, I just took this out, and that's what I came up with. I bought me a bolt, but the same size threads that comes in my Pittman arm, and this thing is the head is 1 inch. It takes 1 inch wrench, and I'm not sure what size this is, but anyway, it's the same size as the puller. Doesn't matter because it could be, yours could be different sizes, but make sure it's the same thread pitch, the same size. But This size here doesn't really matter. You could get any size as well, whatever range you have. So what matters is that the overall length, that's like from the tip to the head of the bolt, like this here, from here to here. And what you gotta do, you gotta get it probably half an inch longer than what you need. In my case was I had to get one that's 2.5 inches, and I cut off about, what I did first, I got a grinder and I chamfered the end like on a 45 degree, like about half inch of it, and I made it into a point, just like this one. And then I cut off about half inch of it. And what I did, I took that tip and I put it on top of the head of the bolt, like this, pointing up, and I welded all the way around. And then with the grinder, I kind of fixed all the, the weld to make it nice and smooth, so you'll have the tip of it showing, which you will go into the shaft of your gearbox. And that's it. This is what saved my ass. It's easy. You just reverse your thing here, your Pittman arm. You put it inside like that. You turn it. You keep turning until you get it to go enough that you can engage your puller to your Pittman arm. And on my truck, I had to go about within 1/4 of an inch between the head and the thing here, like something like so. And what I did, I just engaged my Pittman arm like that, and then I start turning this thing like counterclockwise. So instead of screwing in, you're screwing up like that. This tip is going to contact your Pittman arm shaft, and then as you unscrew it, you're going to notice some real tension. And then what you do is you get your hammer and you tap your Pittman arm on the side, and you notice this is going to loosen up a little bit. So then you tighten some more. Then you tap some more, and you keep tightening and tapping and tightening and tapping until you feel no resisting at all, and then you're done. I mean, you just unscrew this thing back and you pull it out, and that's it. You're done. And hey, I paid a couple of dollars for this bolt, and it took me about 15 minutes to make it, and it saved me $100. This part I already had, which I paid, I think, $15. I think Harbor Freight or any parts store, I think they have them, and that's it. I mean, I still got the bolt. When I gotta do the idle arm, you're gonna use the same tool, but you have to use this tool. Then you got plenty of room. However, you have to remove your idle arm bracket, and everything only takes 2 bolts, and then take it off your sender link, and you pop it out. You put this thing on your Pittman, on your idle arm, and you just crank it in, and it'll pop it right out, and that's really what you need. And this worked great for me, and all the pickups, I think that that covers a wide variety of Chevy trucks and GMC, and I think it worked great, and I proved everybody wrong. Everybody that I asked to, oh no, you got to take your steering box out. No, you can't do it. You won't fit. And I said, I bet you I can do it. By looking at it, I says I can do it, and that's what I came up with, and it works great. So if you guys have a problem like similar to this, I think it's well worth to spend a couple of bucks and 15 minutes of your time, and and it should work. Should work okay. And thanks for watching. And I'm going to include a sketch that I made step by step how to build this thing. And it's very simple. All you need is a little grinder and maybe a little welder, or maybe you can have a friend of yours weld that tip on there for you if you don't have a welder. But it it works okay. I mean, it's very minimum work. It's versus pulling out the steer box. It'll take you half a day to do that, and I'm not about to do that. And I changed my Pittman arm in like half an hour, and it worked great. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like these. And I post them all the time, and I'm planning to post a lot more. And I'm I'm knowledgeable in different fields, and not only in automobile but in construction and DIY things, whatever. But um, yeah, thanks. This really a good tool. I I'm impressed. So give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. But a I think it can help some people. It helped me. So see you next one. Thanks.